What's up, everyone? We're going to be doing another day of our horse capturing. I have to restock my stables yet again, but I went ahead. I did not do anything with the money that we made. I didn't do anything with the Flower of Oblivions that we made. It is all in my inventory still, so really fast. We were able to make at least 4 billion last night. 1,100 of the flowers, 62 of the royal fern roots, and just 2 of the mystical feathers. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So, not too shabby. We have not gotten any of the Luma parts yet. And I have 754 of the invoices so far, 252 of the golden imperial seals. So far in my stable, we have all of our horses being bred up, but we need more. And I ran into a very interesting predicament. Very interesting. What's up, Marius? I kind of ran out of females, so I'm out having to get more females. We're going to check around, see if I can at least capture anything in Duvenkroon. If not, we will move to another area. Make sure to get on my Menos trainers because we are dealing with the training experience, not the mount experience. Mount experience is going to be mainly for trying to level up your mounts when you're AFK training or, you know, just riding around. I'm trying to power level my training, and best way is to capture the horses, which I'm going to be out there doing, and to jack up your training experience that you can gain for capturing. So hopefully we can go ahead and maybe get halfway into hitting Master 14. We are currently 12.56% into Master 14. So my goal, hopefully, with the experience is 52, and I'll make sure to try to buff up as much as I can this time. I know the last time I didn't, but we're going to do it this time. All right, let me make sure everything is working. Properties. Okay. Like, why is my sound not sounding? There. Hope you guys have been enjoying your week in Black Desert. I have, I think, enough crons to do some tapping, so I might consider that today. And I have the concentrated black gems to do it. I'm sitting on like 1,900 crons, I think it is. Not too bad, but that should be enough for either one pen attempt, either the accessory pen attempt or the closed pen attempt. All right, we're gonna check out here first. From here, we'll probably move out to, like, say, Calafion. And I want you. Let's go. Hopefully I can get anything over level 14. I think my cutoff might be 10. I'm not sure, but I know I need females. That's all I know. My stable has been just stockpiling males now. Get on and find out what gender. While I'm here, install Villa Op, because we have not done anything with experience yet. Let's go ahead and make sure we get that done first. Go ahead, pop that. I'll have to get more of the celerities to make the fiery. Yeah, we'll pop that. We'll pop that. We'll pop 10 hour. We'll pop that, you know, just in case. Pop one of those. Come over here. Go into our event buffs right here. Mount training. We'll pop that. I think that should be everything. Just double checking, making sure. We'll pop that. Yeah, we'll pop that too. Might as well, right? I think that should be it. Yeah. And turn it in. Female, lucky lucky. That's what we'll call you. Level 11, I'll take you. And again, like yesterday, I am not going to be picky on the tier of the horse that I'm going to be grabbing. I'm taking them all. With my breeding, my training and all at, you know, during night when I'm AFK, I kind of need every tier that I can possibly get. Or I could waste the time trying to change channels and hope for the best. But considering everyone is doing that themselves, I'm just going to be just taking the T6s, getting into the mentality of this is how it's going to be after the nerfs come out, and, you know, just get used to it now. I just happened to get unlucky last night, and none of the horses that I bred up... What's up, Barbara? All the horses that I bred up last night did not spawn too many females, so I had to sell 6 of the males. I got to save 2 females, and I have to get more. Nope. So that'll make it easier. I'll just keep or sell, keep or sell. Try our luck with him. I should be fully buffed up now. I am using all just straight training experience while I'm using the costumes and everything for the mount experience. I do have some mount experience like buffs on too. It's mainly just trying to buff up all of my training experience to try to hurry up and get to at least 50%. Where? They're probably thinking they're trying to do the same thing. I keep seeing people riding by with their wagons. Like, fuck, there's already someone there. Alright, you, I get to sell, you, I get to sell, you get to stay, you're the lucky one. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter the tier, I'm gonna use them all. Every tier matters when you're trying to get the Imperial Steed for your Lumalamp. And it's all experience, so why not, right? Like, I get the experience for leveling up the horse when I'm AFK training. I get the seals and everything when Imperial trading them in after I breed them up. I get the extra horse to go ahead and do it again, and if I get lucky, it'll be a higher tier, and I can just keep going like that. My only downside was I got no females, so I have to come out and actually get the females. But other than that, let me show you my stables once I get over here. I'll show you what I'm working with currently. We dropped down a lot of horses because I was out there training, or not training, breeding them up and getting them all situated, selling them off, trading them in, which is how we have made our 4 billion. I have 1.1k of the flowers, 62 of the ferns, and 2 of the feathers. That's what we're able to make just last night between, you know, when I logged off or ended the stream and came back on like I told you guys. I was going to make sure to keep everything just to show you guys. So that's what we're working with. I'll probably put all of it into the storage once we get back. What's up, Alec? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Oh, we got extremely lucky. We got the max of the max that we can get out here. Hell yeah. My weekend has been going great. I've been doing some training, some AFK training, not trying to do any type of fishing. I did get the green wave swept chest, so I was able to make 1.5 bill on that. Got, I think it was 20 more of the marvelous Balak meals, 5 of the title essence, and I know there was something else that we get in the rate. So I did get lucky on that. I stopped fishing and I still got a fishing reward. I got 6th place on the lionfish or something. Damn. I took a screenshot just in case. Yes. Well, yes, I did. I decided I didn't want to look homeless today. You know, there's enough homeless streamers on here. I'm kidding. I don't really watch streamers, but yeah, I didn't want to look homeless today, so I decided to shave, throw on some makeup, you know, doll myself up, look pretty for you guys. We're gonna find out if that's a keeper or not. If it's a male, I'm just straight selling it. I don't really care for it. I need females. But oh yeah, let me set up an auto path and show you guys my stables and explain why I need the damn females. All right, so in Velia, these are the ones that I was able to go ahead and get. You know, I was able to capture one. Yeah, yeah, I'm an inverse now. I got hair on the top, but you know, I'm bald on the bottom. What's up, Prof? But yeah, I was able to capture one of the T7s as a level 10, so I went ahead and kept it. Bred up the 2 that I was able to save, but I just have way too many males. Mount transport over there. Yeah, we'll have to train these up, but it's just male on male on male, and I don't know about you guys, but if you're trying to breed up horses, a sausage fest is not the way to go about it. So we have to start equaling it out a little. Or more females than males, because the males have more of a breeding chance, unless I can get one of the good females. If I can get the good females, then I don't have to worry about it. Nah, my hair is like way too long for that. My hair is like way too long. I've done it before. I've taken like a straight like razor to the shit. But those days are over. Like I kind of have my hair the way I need. I don't have to shave it down and try my best to get it the style that are growing in the style that I want again. Check in and nope, sell. Don't need you, sorry. There's too much dick in this stable. Harness. Like the name says, sell. Imperial Deliver. Yeah, I had to make sure. I'll keep. And those are breeding. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is mount transport you out to... Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll have some coming in to sell, and I'll have some... No. I'm thinking too much into this. We'll go ahead and just transport, get them dealt with for now. I'm just going to go ahead and stock up because once that nerf comes, my chances of finding the T7s and T8s drop significantly, and I kind of want to, I guess, make the most of my time. Like, I'm still gonna go out there and do it. I'm gonna try out the training, like, after the nerfs and shit to see just how it's changed, if it's still viable to make money as quickly as, like, everyone was doing. I mean, not as quickly, but, like, if you put some time and effort into it, like, are you able to still make money with it? Like, good money, matchlock hunting or sniper hunting, like, AFK fishing money, but, like... I know it's not going to be the 4-5 build that I was able to make last night. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and throw the 4 build into my storage before I forget. It's not even a nerf. I mean, think about it like this, okay? Think about it like this. You introduce a nice little buff to... Oops, I need 20 out. Shit. But you introduce a nice little buff to the game, you know, to market a whole new update and shit. Like... Okay, I'm not making sense. I'm realizing that I'm getting tongue-tied and I'm just fucking sounding dumb as shit. Pearl Abyss basically, like... They updated training, and to get us out there, they buffed it all the way up to 113% that the T7s and T8s went ahead and were spawning out, you know? And I don't know about you, but if you put something past 100% of spawning, the original lower chanced whatever it is doesn't have that much of a chance to spawn, so it's a little bit too OP. They're dropping down the spawn rate of the T7s and the T8s to 53% or 50% or whatever. So, like, it's not even that... It's a real bad nerf. It's just, like, why would you even think about doing that in the first place? But... I'm hoping that with everyone not wanting to come out there because I think it's nerfed to the ground and Pearl Abyss is killing Black Desert, that it will, you know, open up the fields a little bit more to go out and do my training without having to search for the very, very untouched spots out of the way that it'll take me 5 or 10 minutes to get back to a stable. I don't like that. So... I'm just trying to get into the mentality now of getting all the horses and not trying to use that 113% spawn rate. Like, once it's gone, like, I don't want to be shocked and confused on why. You tried horse scaling, I don't know what you're doing, but it's pretty fun. Last night you started farming, and this morning you tried horse catching. Yeah, it's nice and chill. At least for me, it's nice and chill. Do you need high mastery to increase the amount of silver gained during Imperial turn-in? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see, horse capture rate. Nope. Just breeding, horse capturing, and the mount experience. But, hold on. Let's look at the actual thing right here. Okay, so the level... No, only the level of your horse will play into the whole money that you make during the Imperial trading. The horse breeding and the horse market, that's where your training level comes in, and then the actual breeding and horse capturing attempts is where your mastery will come in. What level? 17? Damn, I'm getting real lucky over here. Shit, yeah. That means they'll be good to go right out the gate. I'll have to check to see the timer on my breeding to see if I'll be able to go ahead and collect them sooner or later. And if I need to, I'll go ahead and Imperial deliver them and probably replace them with some higher level males to go ahead and get some more breeding off. It's just trying to... it's a balanced game with the males and the females, and right now I am not balanced. Not at all. Okay, okay. Not lucky, but I'll still keep you. I need all the females. Almost. Come on. A little bit closer. I can't wait for that permanent rope and sugar. I gotta go and get more. Well, I don't have to go. I can just go ahead and pick it up. Have my maid pick it up, but like, I can't wait for that shit. Storage. Let's get another 100. Then I'll have to go and make some more eventually. Damn. All right. Let's see your level, though. 19. That's what I like. Okay, I might just go and get rid of you because I'm getting that lucky. Out of the 25 professional workers you set to promote yesterday night, you got 20 promoted. Fuck yeah. Normally, I get nothing. Normally, I get nothing. Let's look at this. Congratulations. Unfortunately. Oh, wait, no. Congratulations. Unfortunately. Congratulations. Oh, that's all. Oh, wait. Congratulations. Unfortunately. So, like, mine are kind of usually a miss than a hit. We'll try Valencia 3. Let's go. Got to get more horses. But yeah, I went ahead, put the money and the flowers that I made yesterday into the store so we can get a better idea of what we're going to be making today. Just trying to stock up our females and finish getting prepped up for when the nerfs actually finally come out. Because like I said, I want to be ready. I want to have all of my T7s, my T8s, so when they become a rare aspect out here in the wild, like that T7 right there, you know, I'll have a huge amount. I won't have to sit there and rely on having to go through the T6s to breed up, and maybe if I get really lucky, I can get a T8 right off the first breed. I'll still be training and breeding up the T6s. It's just I want to have my stock of T7s and T8s ready to go ahead and, you know, just cycle fucking through them. Like, if I run out of females, I'll go ahead and do the T6s. You're gonna try this spot? I am over here next to Gaiak's altar over in Duvenkroon, okay? Or Dragon. Right here. They usually have 3 horses here, okay? I gotta remember to jump on the horse. I'm glad, Shadow. I'm just out here trying to at least show you guys how to start something, how to do something, not like try to min-max it, trying to get as much as you can. Just a nice little push like, hey, here's how to go ahead and start it, a couple ideas on what you can do with it, and have fun. I think that's the better way to go about it. Like, I get, like, a lot of people want to know the ins and the outs and min-maxing and everything. It's like, there's videos for that. I just like to be a casual, hey, did you know you can do this? And here's an idea on what you can do with it. Good luck, and let me know how it goes. I'm curious. And I think that's why I'm really enjoying the training more, because you don't really have to have the high gear requirements to start. You don't need the high gear requirements to go ahead and enjoy it. You can do the shit naked. You can do this in combat gear. Hell, you can do this with a single mount on a donkey. Like, there's no real limitations on the shit. It's just a fun, casual thing, and if you have the gear, you put some effort into it, yeah, you can make 4 bill a night. And really, I think I'm gonna see after the nerf, but I think it'll drop it down to like 2 bill a night if you put some time and effort, which is not that bad. Like, you have to get lucky on some AFK fishing to make that. With training, I think after the nerfs, it'll drop it down in half, but it'll still be able to compete with the match lock and shit if you have the gear and the staple slots and everything to really get the most out of it. I mean, like 14 slots, I can go ahead and get... If I play my cards out right, I can have probably 4 of the females and the... well, maybe like 6 females and the rest male, and it'll have to be the special females that have the extra breeding attempts. But, you know, if I can play my cards right, I can drop down how many males I'll need or females I'll need, stock up my males, and I'll have the extra slots and shit. Is it worth crafting the Forest Path Wagon, buying the meal enhance into... Oh yeah, I just go ahead and buy the stupid food for Mirandora's daily. I don't even bother with it. When I was doing them, it was out into... I guess we'll start in Heidel now. Check you in and see, what are we keeping? Okay. I can sell you because I do have higher levels that are ready and waiting. So let's transport you guys out to Heidel. Over to Heidel. And then if I get any horses, any male horses, I will go ahead and start getting them breeding out in Heidel, because I do have an alt out there. After I get tired of Dragon, we'll head over to the Calpheon region. So once these horses are done being bred, I can switch off to an alt, which I have over here. She can take care of getting all of those turned in, and I can just solely focus on getting Calpheon worked up. I mean, technically, you should be getting level 30 on all of them, but it's just... for me right now, because I'm doing this actively, you guys don't want to sit around for 6 to 12 hours for me to level up T8 to level 30, you know? But ideally, yes, you want to level them up to level 30 to do the breeding and the Imperial delivery, because it increases the chances of getting your Imperial Steed, which is needed for your Lumalamp, so it'll be a quicker way of getting your Lumalamp. If you're doing this actively, like me, a quick way to go ahead about still getting your Lumalamp and everything is to just go out there and breed up any of the high-leveled horses that you catch. Like, if you catch a level 15 to level 20, male and female, breed them up right there as you're going out and capturing more. It'll take 4 hours to get the breeding cycle done, which means for every 4 hours, depending on how many slots you can have, how many slots you have in your stable, like, you can sit there and possibly have, like, if you're a free player, like 10 to 12 horses or more breeding every 4 hours. So, if the horse had bad skill, should I level it up to 30 or sell it at 20? Again, like, ideally, if you're trying to go for your Lumalamp, then you're going to want to hit level 30 and do the whole breeding for that Imperial Steed. Without that Imperial Steed, you don't have a chance at getting the middle piece, and you will need a lot of them. Yeah, it's a Black Desert life buffs. But you will need a lot of the Imperial Steeds just for the center part. Like, I know a lot of people have turned in their Imperials and still they have not gotten that center. But they have like 9 or 10 of the outer parts that we'll need, and we need 4 of them. Oh. I forgot. Jump on the goddamn horse. I get sidetracked with talking. I forget. I have to get on the horse before the fucker decides to run off with my goddamn fucking sugar. Yeah. Fucking arrow. Yeah. Fucking classic Teddy. Always giving horses sugar and running off. Here, man. Here's a treat. Bye. See you again tomorrow. Let's try this again. Better be in good fucking spirits. Gave you a goddamn Hershey bar. Fucking ate it and I ran off. Yep, sell. And you're a level 6. Ew. Extra sell. I kept catching these diabetic horses, and I was wondering why. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I have a bad habit of just, like, dumping sugar out in the fields, and it's a science experiment. That's all. It's just a prank, bro. Don't mind me. I was curious on what would happen if I threw a group of horses a bag of Hershey bars. That's all. I mean, have you ever wondered that? I mean, I'm sure some of you guys have wondered that. Just me? Exactly. Yo, if they can't run because they're too fat from all the sugar I gave them, come on. Who's struggling now? Big brain... Come on. Big brain logic right there. They get too fat, I'll just throw them in the wagon. They won't even have to carry it. Fuck it. Alright, let's check out... Yeah, so level 5, level 6. Oh, God. Maybe I should be, like, running off and just giving them sugar. No, but I hear the butcher does. I'm hoping to make at least 500 mil today on the low end. Just from the selling and the Imperial trading off the ones that are done the breeding. But actively, yeah, I'm expecting to make at least 500, maybe 600. And that's with catching all of the T6s and selling them off and breeding. Just trying to get in the mindset. I'm still selling. Yeah, I'll do it this way, make my money, get the higher level horses, get a chance to proc a T7, T8 in the next 45 minutes when they're done respawning. And if I get lucky, maybe I might get more than one. Got a T7. Male or female? That's a better question. There's one over there. But I'm pretty sure this spot was probably hit up already. If there's only 2. Find out. Male or female? Keeping. Where should you buy the horse ranch? You have in Heidel, Calafion, and Doomenkroon, but need more. I have the same exact ones. I also rented out Glish. Glish has a horse ranch out there. You're able to store, I think, up to 8 or 9 horses just by the rent. Actually, I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know if I have any, like, loyalty stable slots or anything out there in Glish for any of the event ones that they gave out. But I'd check out over in Glish. Oh, hell yeah. Level 15. You are good to go out of the box. Batteries were included. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, then yeah, like... That's what I'm like, I don't know how many I went ahead and got the loyalty in the event, so... I can tell you without having to look it up, because I have way more than that. Yeah, see, I have 8 so far over there in Glish. But that's like a lot of my stables. A lot of them, you know, they gave out the event stable slots or storage, worker, maids, you know, shit like that throughout the 10 years. Like, I have free slots in there that I don't buy the stables. I think I've only bought maybe 3 of the Doomenkroon, I think. 3 or 4 of the stables out there in Doomenkroon. Let me... I know there are the more expensive ones where, yeah, no, worker lodging, stable, because I'm just not reading. Buckbow, Grana, Valencia, Glish, Doomenkroon. Okay, so I bought 4. Everything else has been given out free, so I haven't really needed it. I will have to pick up more over there in Doomenkroon, Calafion, Heidel, and probably Glish, just for my storing for Heidel. This would be a lot easier if I had a lot of them. That's up to you. Do you think you'll be able to... Wait, what level is it? And what skills are you needing? I would check your horse details to see if it's going to be worth your time and effort to go ahead and sell it, or like if it's worth, if you're better off just selling it right there and getting the profits. I am a full-time. Your boy is an unemployed streamer. All that good shit. Repair, check in, and register. Let's see. Ooh. Keep, maybe, yes. I'll keep you because you're level 14, but I'll transport you out. Heidel. And we'll do... God. Him will send off to Heidel because he's almost there. You, I'm gonna keep you, so we'll throw you out to Glish. Okay, Glish is at their max at 8. Oops, my bad. Level 15? Yo, I'd level it up. I'd take the shot. I mean, you're only making money anyway, right? If it's valued at 1.3 bill out of the gate, leveling it up and taking the shot to see if it will go ahead and naturally get a Corsair will increase the money. Either it doesn't, the level alone will increase the value, or if it does, it'll go ahead and increase the value. Win-win, right? Yeah, it'll take a little bit longer, but that's money on money on money that you're just printing out. Transport, we're gonna send you out. I'm running out of locations. And sell you. Oh, complete. Let's check it out. Call you Donnie. T7. Sell. Imperial delivery. And that was the only one that was complete. Okay. Breeding market. My registrations. Receive. Stable. Yeah, it's the white one. That one right there, right? Yeah, I'm gonna train him up. After he's done being bred, I'm gonna train him up and sell him off because he is valued at 700 something mil right now. And like you, once it hits like a certain point, the value will go ahead and skyrocket. And that's what I'm mainly waiting on. Okay, for you, Imperial delivery. Cool, we have more slots open, so we can go out there and continue our luck at getting more of the horses. So far, we have made 331 mil, 80 of the flowers. I guess we can finally throw in those feathers and the... Oops. And those because I haven't gotten the daily, which I'm going to go do that now. All about a routine. Get a nice little solid routine every day, and it'll keep the central market away. Now we go back. AFK train right here. So after I get done doing all of my capturing, I'll get everything set up. Normally I'll have a loop right here and I can just do my AFK training. If I am on an alt, like in Velia, I think I have one here. Hell yeah, thank you for the follow. You're fucking amazing. Yeah, I have a auto path set up right over here. So like if I'm doing donkey training or I'm using an alt out over there, it's a quick little path, nothing too great, just something to keep me in the safe area. Hell yeah, thank you for the follow. You're fucking amazing. So yeah, and then I think I have one loop set up for AFK sailing. But yeah, those are all three of my loops. I gotta remove my loop so I'm not trying to loop in the middle of the ocean. That would be a little awkward. No, but people normally don't harass anyone out there. Like it's not like how Heidel is, where depending on your region, depending on the channel you leave, and someone will gank you because you're AFK. Or they perceive you as being AFK. Like several times, like I have ran out in villain or like on Val 2, and someone will go ahead and attack me. Oh, I thought you were AFK. We attack AFK trainers here. Like, goddamn. So I have yet to experience any type of harassment or ill will out here in Duvenkroon. Although it can happen, just be aware of that. I have yet to experience it myself. It's pretty chill. It's relaxed. people only ever like chill out here if they're doing their training. And that's how like far out of the way from all the really good places are. Didn't do cream brownie at the top and bottom. Probably at the bottom somewhere, or at the top somewhere. I know at the very top, like over here, people will go ahead and try to PvP. Like I had a shy try to attack me one day. Filthy fucking shy. I was like semi-AFK doing scripting, and I started hearing my shy getting hit. Look over, and this little fucking shy's sitting there swatting at me. I'm like, damn, we are that weak. We can't even PK our own fucking class. Like, it's that bad. Sat there, hit me for a little bit, and then jumped off the cliff. It was up there where the lamb or the alpaca quest to get your little mount. Yeah, it's like one of the easiest loops. It's either that or, you know, you stick to Heidel. Someone's here. Looks like we're going to Calafion. It depends, because if your internet is spotty, you're having bad connection issues, you run the risk of being like rode off of a cliff or a bridge or anything. Like it'll just skip your loop and then try to connect back to the loop, which will always throw you off something. Usually it'll always throw you off something. So I tend to not bother with it. Normally, if you have a really good connection, it's not a problem. You know, you can go ahead, do your loop, have the rush on, and it's not really an issue. It's just, it's like with your AFK fishing. Like, some nights you'll go ahead, you'll do your fishing, it'll work out fine, and then other nights you'll go start your AFK fishing, and somewhere along the lines you lost connection, and now you're just standing there holding your fucking fishing rod, staring at the water, contemplating your life. You know, have to sit there and trail where your wagon is or where it should have been on the auto path, because your wagon got disconnected here, and you got disconnected over here, like on the ships. When you desync off the boat, and your boat is 20 miles in front of you, and you're sitting there in the fucking ocean trying to figure out where the fuck your boat is. It's like that with your wagon. But that's if your connection is like spotty, if it has to reconnect in any shape, way, and or form. And even if you have a little hiccup, you don't have to get into the black screen. If you just get a minor little hiccup, it'll, oh, there we go, off the cliff, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Or you get stuck behind a pillar because like it tried to connect your path, and your path is here, but you're stuck out here, like this. But speed influences experience, yeah, so, or I think it's the server tick. I think that's how they put it down to, or the speed. I'm not really sure. It might be. I'm not a real hardcore trainer like that. I just know your horses go running, you get more experience, and then I'll go ahead and level them up, or level you up faster. Let me sell off this horse now while we're here, and we'll go ahead and head out to Calafion, because I know they're hitting this area up, and I kind of want to be able to do my training and shit. Oh. Well, I guess I'll keep you. It was a good day when Season Server got life skill buff. Yeah, and then Pearl Abyss is like, yeah, we're yoinking it. We have way too many high-end players just using it to farm their life skilling experience. Like, play the regular channels, guys. Like, if you guys want to do that. I mean, I agree. I agree. You know, there's normal channels. Welcome to the regular pool. You know, Gen Pop. They're like, no more playing in PC. You got to go to Gen Pop. All right, guys, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real fast while we're auto pathing, and once we get to Calpheon, we'll set up our little spot to do our training or our capturing, and we'll continue. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I will be right back. It was the best channel not to get killed by a red, and now you'll have to worry about the real struggle. It's unfortunate, but I mean, you have to have some type of anxiety when leaving a town. You have to have some type of fear. We were care beared way too much. Like, coddled to a T. Is it worth it to get a T8 from the seals? I don't think so. I personally think right now, while this event is ongoing and the spawn rate hasn't been nerfed, it is a lot easier to go out there in the wild and get your T8s. It's a lot easier to capture a T7 to breed it up into a T8. It's a lot easier to just, like I said, go out in the wild and find it. You can change channels. It's that fucking simple. Like, the seals, in my opinion, if you're trying to do anything with like the invoices, or especially the invoices, you know, I'd avoid anything like the stupid horse emblems. I can get that out in the wild. You know, I can get that out in the wild. You know, you can craft this. If you're wanting to be an active player, you can go out there, gather the materials, and there's a workshop specifically for these. Unless you want to be lazy, like, you can do that. But this is a limited time event. We'll have to wait for the next year for this event to come back out. Is it really worth going ahead and getting the things that you can go and buy off the central market for cheap, and or go out there and gather it? Or would you rather go for something like, say, a 16.6 mil only on NA? I don't know any other region, like probably 20 mil here if I was to go ahead and buy them. I haven't really checked. Or like the Corsairs, or which is only given out during like certain training events, and or you usually won't get them, you know. So, oh, what's up, DJ? You know, it's just like, what's worth it in your opinion? And then as for the seals, like the seals, I'd go for mainly the food if you need, or the tonics. You've been getting into sea content and you want to upgrade your ship gear, but the dailies in Aquila don't give the title black stones. You can't kill the harder sea monsters. You'll have to get them from bartering, unfortunately. The crow coins, and buy them, or get lucky on your little barter reset. Let's check. Barter. Yeah, you'll have to get lucky on your bartering in order to get the titles if you can't kill them. Or get into a group with, you know, your guild and things and have them kill it for you. He can't kill the higher end sea monsters in order to get that daily done. And that's why I'm like, go out there with a friend or something to have them kill it, or you'll have to get lucky with the bartering. That's why I went out and got my Gallius made up in order to get the materials together to upgrade my Caravel into the Carrick. Just because of that. What's up, Mistaken? When gathering sap, is it better to have the Manos Fluid Collector or the magic one for more quantity? I mean, it all goes by your mastery. If your mastery is higher than 800, or, you know, if your mastery is higher than, say, like 1600, I would consider just going and focusing on the mastery tools. If it's lower, then go with the magical, or there's ones better than that. You can go for the Demihar life tools, which will go ahead and give you a life experience buff on top of the magic hoe. And something else, I don't want to open it up and ruin mine when I don't really need it, but Yeah, the demi-hard life tools are pretty good. They can't be repaired, unfortunately, and expire after 14 days of like acquisition, but you know, that's a better option than the magical. But magical will have to do if you can't get the demi-hars. They don't hand out the Stellas anymore, which is the equivalent of Tet Manos or Tri Manos. It's either Tri or Tet. Let's jump down. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me use the bathroom, everyone, and we will continue our capturing. I need more female horses before this event dies, and those T7 and T8 females with the 4 chances. Oh, spicy. I need them. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. No one does see content. It's been pretty difficult for you. You need your blue grade +10 to get your Carrick. And can't get those stones. Bartering is oof. Yeah. I feel you on that one though. But unfortunately, you'll have to you'll have to find someone to want to go out there and do it with you. Yeah, I normally solo mine, but like I said, I have my Carrick. I had to build up a whole new boat just to get the Galleus to have the stopping power to go ahead and get the materials together to upgrade my Caravel. Get my headphones back on. Mistakes were made. Wrong dude. Remote collect, and let's go ahead, prepare you up. I'm gonna keep you on because I'm gonna try to level you up. Almost daily. Oof. Just straight oof. Hopefully no one has hit this spot just yet. If they did, I'm gonna go do the other location. It just seems like a lot of players have dwindled from the horse training because, like, you know, players are just going out and taking the T7s and the T8s and leaving just the T6s, which kind of does not make you want to go out there and capture any horses knowing that you're not going to make as much money as, like, everyone else. See, look at that. Left the T6 and took both the T7s that were here, or the T7 and T8. But that's okay. That's all right, because you play your cards right, you might get a Corsair like I did. That'll compensate you for the lack of the T7. You know, you might get yourself a T6 female that's special, or a T7 male or T6 male that's special. Like, either way, like, there's still profits to be made. You had a good morning with T7 and T8 though, filled up all the Balanos and Serendia stables with them. Yes, I'm working on filling up my Calpheon stables now. If you have a Carrick, then you could do the dailies. He doesn't. That's why he's struggling so bad. That's why I was explaining my whole route that I had to do to go and compensate the fact that I didn't have a Carrick. Make the upgrading ship gear doable without needing to barter. I mean, you can, it's just, it takes you a lot longer. Like, there's a chance for the titles to be dropped from just killing the sea monsters, but the drop rate is so fucking low that you'll have an easier time getting them from the dailies itself than the actual sea monsters, and that's with the increased item drop rate. I sat there for, what was it, like 2 days on stream? Going and sea monster hunting, getting all of the parts needed and the stones together to upgrade my Gallius, and then upgrade my Caravel. Like, I think it was a week that I spent to upgrade my Caravel into a Carrick, and I did that live on stream just to show you guys the whole ordeal. And that was before the updates and they made it easier. Like, that's before all that. So, like, unfortunately, like, they do have ways. It's just, which one can you tolerate more? Can you tolerate going out there and killing the sea monsters for the extra drops and maybe you'll get your stones? Or can you deal with the bartering, doing the Hakovin line, your dailies, your weeklies, getting the crow coins like that, which you can normally get, like, if you're doing 2 crow coin lines, just a Hakovin, it's normally like, what, 2.5k crow coins you can make minimum, and we're not even talking about any of the crow coins that you can make from the dailies. So, like, there's ways that you can do it. It's just, which one can you tolerate more? Oh yeah, the sailing Discord. I don't have a link to it, if anyone's asking. Like, unfortunately, I do not. I've been avoiding jumping into, like, life skilling Discords and shit like that. We're heading to a new area because the usual spots have been cleared the fuck out, which I'm glad to see. I'm glad that everyone is just taking every fucking horse and they're just not leaving the T6s, which I hope more people will do that, and or just get bored of training and say fuck it. Like, that'll be great. But yeah, I'm keeping this one because she's a Corsair. Yeah, take him or kill him. Like, just do something. Just don't just leave the scraps or whatever. Like, commit to it, or just don't. You know, fuck the killing. Just don't commit to it. You know, it's either you're gonna take all the T6s, all the T7s, T8s, and everything in the spot, or just don't even bother. You're gonna go and get real upset when the Nerf comes out, and you're gonna really convince yourself that Black Desert is dying because your hopes and dreams were shattered. knowing damn well that there is a nerf coming in a week, you know? But I'm not going to fault you for only taking the T7s and the T8s. I mean, if they give you the ability to, I mean, why not, right? If it's not against any of the TOS, why not, right? Yeah, D, what's up? I'm doing great. We're out here getting more female horses for our breeding and our training endeavors. I ran out of all of my females last night, so once again, we're out here, we're training, we're capturing. I made 4 bill last night, and so far we are at 326. I've been getting really lucky. I think we've gotten 3 males and probably 6 females so far. And one of the females I've gotten has been a Corsair. Yeah, DJ, I'm taking everything. That's why I said, like, for everyone that's avoiding the T6s, like, I just got a T6 from Wild that's a Corsair. That's double the price when doing the Imperial or just selling it off. So you do have a chance to compensate yourself for not being able to get a T7. That's why I'm trying to stay in the mentality of, like, take everything, the nerf is coming, get used to it. Yeah, T3 barter items for 4 title stones at Ilya Storage Manager. Just like how you can exchange the T1 for the other stones, you can exchange the higher one. So if you go out and do all your bartering lines for the T3s, there you go. You can try to speed up your enhancing. And yeah, it also helps level up your training too. Yeah, we'll keep them. We'll keep it, and I'm just gonna sell that. Maybe I'll sell that off. Yeah, I'll sell it off because I want to get a higher level for, I think it's a Heidel, or yeah, I think it's Heidel that I'm trying to go and get the extra for breeding. I had a guildie have Creo pull up a red handfish, so yeah, I personally think that it's worth going for if you have the sailor and the slot. Is it worth going ahead and paying money to open up a new slot and sailor slot for it? Highly debatable. Ideally, that's what you'd want to do. You'd want to open up a whole new cabin slot and the sailor slot so that you can go ahead and just get a whole new sailor for it instead of having to move it off to another slot. But do I think that's something that you should go out of your way and do? No. Like, I don't think it's worth it that much. You can get lucky with it. You can make some money with it. And you can get really, really lucky like that with the level 20 T6 horse ready to be bred. But you can get lucky with it and all. It's just, you know, like, you're capped at a 3% prize catch chance, and you're going to be sailing around tables that probably don't have a prize fish in there. And there's no way to increase it, and just the variables and the RNG, it's just, if it was a little bit more static, then yeah, I would go ahead and go for it. Like, you know, the hedgehog. The hedgehog is more static. The little proc that it does is more useful than the actual, like, life skill experience that it gives. The Carrick fishing rod, it's nice. It's a great addition. If you can put the sailor on it, it's nice. But, like, I'm not gonna go out of my way like a tent. I'm not gonna go out of my way like a life skilling costume, a fence. I am just getting done with all of my breeding the T8 with the 4 breeding. I think she has one more breeding attempt on her, but I was so happy I got it, and I can tell which one is going to be the, you know, the special T8s. I think we got extremely lucky on the first day being able to find all of the different horse coats and have a more meaningful way to tell which ones are which. Even if they're nerfing the spawn rate, when they do spawn, it's not going to be a guess and check. It's going to be a, at least for the tier. The gender, that's still up in the air. But at least it cuts down some of the guessing and checking. Repair, let's go ahead and deharness and get rid of some horses here. So we're going to go sell you off because we don't need you. Sell you off because we need a higher level. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to keep you harnessed. That's right. Keep you harnessed because I'm going to level you up while I'm out here training. It's a Corsair. I found one, alright? I know one way they could add long... Oh, God. That is one immersive feature that they could do, but I'm pretty sure the internet will fucking ruin that day one. Oh, I know the internet will ruin that day one. I seen what happened to the Shy. I seen what happened to the Shy when they put out the fucking trailer. Just the fucking trailer to let you know that, hey, we're thinking about a new class, here's what it might be. Fuck. Fuck. The Carrick auto fishing, yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't see the need to go out and get the sailor slot and the cabin slot for it and everything. I did 4 hours of AFK auto loop sailing all around the areas that had, like, you know, most of the areas that had prize grade fish, and I made 48 mil. I know I've caught the yellow Corvina. I know I can get lucky. I've had a guildie post up, you know, catching this fish or catching that fish. I know you can get lucky, but it does not justify having to go out and spend real money to add on. If you have the sailor slot and the extra sailor, you don't mind moving off to a, you know, put in for the auto fishing, like, cool, great, but yeah, no. I'm not gonna go and buy another slot for it. I can't. I won't. I can't justify it. It might be okay if you're sea monster hunting for 12 hours. Maybe. Maybe. We were out there for, like, what, 4 hours sea monster hunting, and it's like, we did mainly blues and a couple yellows. Like, not even that was even where, like, no. It's great if, like, you have if you can spare moving the sailor off to the slot, but not worth going out and spending the actual 20 bucks for it. Discovery and epiphany for my horse wrangling. Took the area, chose one server name, then captured every horse available. Put me right around 48 minutes. Got mixed results. Then returned back to the beginning. And 3 to 4 were T7 and T8 at every stop. It was insane. Something for... Well, yeah, that's why I told I was explaining to everyone I'm taking everything so that it'll go ahead and proc the respawn, you know, in the next 45 minutes. It will come into play more when the nerf comes out, and that'll be the only way to go ahead and try to proc these, unless you get really, really lucky with them just spawning whenever you get there. But yeah, obviously, if you remove one item from the pool, it has to re-roll. And considering right now the T7 and T8s have a 113% spawn rate, that's a 113% chance that you'll respawn a T7 or T8 if you collect everything there. And that's every single horse slot that's there. So if there's 4, that's 4 chances to go ahead and spawn a T7 to T8. Get in a cycle, that is you that is spawning the horse. Yeah. As long as no one comes into your area, you can set yourself up into a cycle so that you're spawning the horses, you know, every 45 minutes. But if someone comes by, they'll fuck it up and they'll only take the one, leaving everything else, and, you know, that cuts your chances down. Yeah, you'll spend more time only searching for the T7s and T8s if you're just channel hopping. You can go ahead and speed it up if you take everything and channel hop. So by the time you channel hop back, it's already respawned. Like, smarter, not harder. And if you're close to the stable keeper, that helps. If you have a wagon, you have more slots. They reward those who put the sweat, tears, and blood into it. Yeah. It's just, you know, ideally trying to find a spot that no one's going to come to so you can keep an eye on which horses are spawning and blah, blah, blah. So, definitely Imperial delivering that. Or no. I'm going to send him over to Heidel. We're going to breed his ass. Damn it. People just run the spawns through with their T10 Pega looking for skins. Yeah, they do. I've watched it several times. T6s were plus 15, and it was immediately available for the Imperial. Take them all, yes, exactly. And you have a chance of getting Corsairs too, so that's better for your breeding, having a chance to, you know, get an extra skill when you on your fowl. Responds with uneven. This spot normally does get hit up though, like over there in Trent, which is fine. Is Wagon really better than T10 if I only have 3 spawns? Yeah, think about it like this, okay? You can channel change twice. Fill your, like, say the Forest Path Wagon. That's 4 horses you can put on, and then you can also have 1 following behind you. So that's 2 horses that you can take from your second channel and run to the stable, and then go back, collect the last one, change channels to the next one, take the next 3, and you have your full wagon. You can head back to the stable, turn them in, change channels, go back, take 3, change channels, take another one, head back. You got 2 there. You know, you can just keep doing it like that, or you can just go on your 1 horse, tame the one, and head back. Tame the 1 horse, head back. Yeah, you can get 6 instead of 3. Exactly. That's how I was able to make 4 bill last night. Just going out, capturing as many as I can, having 1 travel behind my wagon to the stable, and then changing channels to go ahead and do it all over again. And Land of the Morning Light. But I don't know where they are, and until I go out of my way to find them, I'm just sticking to right here, because the cabin is usually untouched for me when I go do it. If not, I'll go switch off to another spot, which is normally not touched, and then once it starts getting touched, I'll go switch off to another spot, just round robin it. You finally leveled your unicorn that way? Hell yeah, there you go. That's just a reason to go ahead and do it. Anything that's fun, right? The little things in life. North of a Sparkin. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Maybe if my spots get overran. Wow. I don't know how to argue with that. Yes, Arrow, that should be a thing. I co-sign that. That would be really fucking nice. No. Let them. I will swipe. I will swipe quicker than I have my pre-order on my fucking Central Market. I'll tell you that. No shame in my game. Vote with your wallet. Yeah, I am. Give me that fucking hate with the skill, and I'll fucking vote with my wallet 4 fucking times. I need like some T4s over here. And it's not even like overpowered either. All you're doing is pinging a goddamn wild horse. Like, come on, let me swipe for that shit. I have no shame. If I had shame, I wouldn't be playing Black Desert. Let's be honest with each other. You know, when people ask you, hey, what do you do for a hobby? You don't mention Black Desert. Oh, what do you like to play? What type of video games do you like to play? You don't mention Black Desert. I know, I don't have any fucking shame. If they came out with a pet skill or a pet that had that skill, I'm swiping for it. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking swipe in preparation. Fuck out of here. You just say, go to the gym. Like, fuck, like, seriously. I got no shame. Like, oh, you know, I do things. I play games, you know? Oh, what type of games? Just online games, just random ones, you know. They're really not American. You wouldn't know them. You never fucking mention it by name. If you know, you know. If you know, if you don't, well, whew. Yeah. Some people spend way more money on Warhammer. They're collectibles, all right, Arrow. They're collectibles. And they're not toys. They're action figures. Everyone has their own bias, exactly. Hell yeah, thank you for the follow, girl. You are fucking amazing. It's a secret pleasure. Dear God, just tell him the story of how you were attacked by a wild shot. Look, as a grown-ass adult male, do you know what it's like to already have to explain to other grown-ass male and or grown-ass normal female that I play a tiny child in a fucking video game? Do you know what it's like to have to sit there and explain that? Do you know what it's like to have my life skills be fucking limited? Not limited, but extremely boosted by playing on a fucking 12-year-old? Not even, probably like an 8-year-old? It's like trying to explain that you're a Minecraft content creator. Like, they already look at you like you have a pinky and a child. Like, nah, it's all right. I refuse. Allegedly. I just want to allegedly. Don't sue me, any creators out there. And that's why I don't mention Black Desert. I don't talk about the content in it or anything. If you know, you know. If you don't, well, it'll never make sense to you. I'm just not gonna bother. They're like, so what do you do as a job? I'm unemployed. I don't mention I'm a content creator. That has such a bad connotation to it now. I'm a YouTuber. That has such a bad fucking taste to it. It's like growing up Catholic. I'm kidding. I'm pretty thirsty for another release like New World. No, I'm tired of fucking all these failed MMOs that are coming out, getting all our hopes and dreams up, only to fucking shatter them day one. Like, it sucks. I'm fatigued. Level 10, yeah, like I said, we'll keep you, and I got extremely lucky on that go. So, oh wait, no. Keep you, and I think we'll head back out. Get some more females. For me, MMO doesn't need a year-long project. You know, might last for years, but it's not definitely a good game. A good game is whatever it is in your opinion. I'm not gonna sit here and debate on what makes a good game to everyone and shit like that. If it gives you entertainment and you can sit there and play it for however long, well, I guess it's good enough for you, correct? I mean, if it's good enough for me to play for 10 years, you know, I guess it's good enough for me. I mean, hell, I play EVE Online. I play Wizards 101. Like, if it's good enough for you, then it's good enough, right? I'm just tired of all the MMOs coming out. It's always something new to try and something new to die. We rarely get anything that lasts for more than like half a year. Seen a comment about MMOs being a bloated dead body in the water at this point. That depends on you and the game. Like there have been several games I have tried and nope, not doing it. I can't. I mean, if you came here to try to tell me that this is not fun for you, I mean, I'm so sorry for your loss. It gets better one day. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, find something else to do. But trying to argue with me to, you know, justify that it not being fun for you, it's not working. I don't really care. Bum, bum, bum. I'm pretty sure that new Dune game was out to test and I avoided it. I'm kind of fatigued on all of the early accesses and shit that are coming out too. It's always a $40 early access that'll stop updating, or they'll go ahead and throw a paywall inside of a test that, you know, normally I thought we were testing. Why am I having to pay for this or that inside of this? And yeah. But yeah, like there are some that are fun, yeah. As long as it's fun for you though. Remember, like, as long as it's fun for you, it's great. Like I play a lot of 20-year-old games that aren't really popular anymore because like it's fun for me. It keeps me entertained. It may not be like, you know, the newest greatest shit for everyone else, but you know, damn it. It keeps me going. Fucking Omni. Yeah, I can't. I can't. The newer games are just, they don't make them like they used to. New World never gotten good. Yeah, I played that for the first month of the little sub that you buy, and I couldn't jump back into it. It had potential. It had potential, and then the further I got into the leveling, I think I got up to level 30. I couldn't do it. I even tried to sit there and make content on it. I started recording things, and then I couldn't do it. And that was for the release. Like I jumped back into it right after they came out with the console version for it, and I was gonna make content for it again. I sat there, I started a whole new tune. Couldn't do it. That horse just spawned. Not a good one, but they're spawning back now, which means probably Valencia 1 should have their horses back. What are you, good or no? Good or no? No, no, and no. All right, Arrow. Enjoy your night, man. Happy sleeping. I'll let you know what we made in the next 2 days. I won't be streaming the next 2 days. My wife is off, but when we come back, I will let you know, keep you guys updated on how much money we have made out here collecting our horses and shit after our AFK training sessions. The usual. I'll even keep everything in my inventory. I won't even trade it off. I'll just only do training. And then we'll have something to go ahead and reminisce when the nerf comes. Like, hey, you remember that one day that we were able to make 6 bill? Ah, those were the days. Not doing too bad, though. 366? Come on, that's not bad. Female on female on female. Not cool, not cool, not cool, not cool. They better be Corsairs. Had to double check. So we will switch off and hopefully do not spawn more than one T7 or T8. If I do, I think I'm going to be pretty annoyed because someone I know will come by and take it. And by the time I get there, I'm going to watch them and that's going to make me even more angry. And I think that's what that is. To go. One, two. Apparently not. Nope. I'm just seeing shit. Yep, just seeing shit. That's okay. We'll go ahead and take you down here, head back to the stable, and trade in shit. Remember the day that AP nerfed something right after implementing it? You remember that one time that the Shy used to be good at mob grinding and then they nerfed it really, really, really bad? I do. Find out what you are, male, female, and at what level, because depending on your level, it depends on if you are staying or not. Glue or not? Glue or not? We'll find out. All these are glue. I'm stuck in a tree. Don't mind me, just horse napping. Would have been nice if you ran over the wild animals or whatever and they would get damage. I would love to run over all of these damn elk and then get off my wagon to butcher them. Like, come on. A little backwater hick shit, but I think I would still want to do it. I don't care. Just ride around on your wagon, killing all those damn sheep or elk, jumping off. Getting your fucking knife out. Hell yeah. End game gathering right there. Sign me up. Yeehaw! We're out there collecting some deer. I know, I would. Fucking roadkill, yeah. Hell yeah. Let me roadkill some shit. I'll even cook it up and sell it on the Central Market, too. Make bank. Alright, we are almost near the stable. What's up, Amog? How you doing? We're back out here doing our usual horse capturing. I have to get more females because I kind of bred all of my females and I ran out. So right now we are currently stocked up in Velia. We have 4 over there. Let me show you guys the value. There we go. They're mainly males, which unfortunately I have to replace. We're starting to get more females. Kind of a little mixture, and then my Heidel Serendia is mainly males, which I have to get the females, which is why I'm out here getting all of the females. And then any of the level 14, 15s that we do find for the males and all, I'm going to go send out to either Heidel or keep here in Calpheon. We're going to breed them up. I have some being bred over there in Duvenkroon as we speak. So I'm just getting down to my one with the 4 times. Like her last breed attempt. Oh yeah, we're keeping. And we get rid of you, and you, because you guys are not leveled up high enough. So just sell off you. Actually, you think you're going to open up your stables and tally up all of your silver? Oh. Oh, also, I don't think a lot of us are taking things in, or taking one thing into account when we are looking at the values of our horse. Yes, if you guys are looking at your stable, I thought this would be pretty self-explanatory, but I'm just gonna let any of the new players like know. But if you guys are looking at the current horse market value or the current imperial value and everything, that is just at whatever level they are at. You have to take into account what is your average level 30 T7, which your level T8, you know, level 30 T8s, you know, and that's how much money that you could potentially have in each of your stables if you're looking like whatever a level T7 blah blah blah, and that's if it has like certain skills and shit. So like an average, like whatever average the lowest T7 is at level 30, you know, just add them up like that and give you an idea of what you could potentially make if you leveled up those horses up to level 30 instead of just going by the current value. Because the current value, like if you're looking, oh yeah, that looks cool, that looks great and all, but like if you leveled them up to 30, it would boost that up. Maybe not. Okay, let me see what you're saying. But that would mean AFK horse training, and I would think, but don't know that AFK is... Oh, AFK fishing is better. Maybe not for a T8. It all depends. It all depends. If you... I don't think I have any T8s that I can really demonstrate, but okay, take this for example with my higher level T8s and T7s. You guys just seen how, you know, there's only 6 horses over here, okay? Judging by the value and everything, let's Heidel. Not Heidel. I guess let's go with more over here. Over here at Glish. You see, even with more horses at the lowest levels and nothing over level 10, I mean, I guess tier 6 or whatever. But the lowest level horses compared to the more trained horses over here, see what I mean? That's what I mean. You have to sit there and take into account how much money the T8 would make at level 30, you know, if you guys are going the training route. Like, just the current value is one thing, but looking at how much a level 30 would sell, I mean, look at it. My current value, 2.1 and 1. Yeah, it all goes by the level of your horses, and most of them over here are higher level to give you a better understanding of just the amount that you can make. And that's not even talking about if they get lucky enough to get Corsair. That's not talking about any of the more valuable male horses. That's just your standard, what they are, whatever RNG they got. That's why I'm like, yeah, it leveled them up. Like AFK training, it may take a lot longer, but it's a lot more worth it. Like if you're trying to make money, you're really trying to push your training up higher, like train up your horses up to 30. Like all of them, T6, T7, T8. I'm doing this actively, so I'm not really trying to do my AFK training, but if you guys have the time and everything to do your AFK train, do it. Like, just do it. It'd be like a Nike commercial. It's worth it. If you have the time to take. Gotta go down that way. Last skill on your male TA and hit 3% chance first try. So it's a Corsair now. And now how much money is that? Like what? What was that? What? Like almost 2 bill? Oh, and a stable internet. Yeah. Yeah, you need a stable internet. That would help. Plenty of nights I've woken, or plenty of mornings I've woken up to having to look for where my wagon is. So your internet definitely has to be stable enough to come out to do your AFK training. 1 bill for a male, 1.4 bill for a female. Average, yeah. Okay, so huge payday. Or you can, you know, go ahead and just trade it in for the 700 or whatever mil it would have been for the Imperial. That's why I'm like, you have to make up the choice. Like, do you want to go for that Luna attempt, or do you want to go for the value on the horse selling market? You're selling your TA when they hit level 23 and you breed them. You have a 3 times amount. Yeah. It all goes by your mastery, but from what I've seen, usually around like 22 to 23 removes the T6 out of the table. Usually like higher mastery will. For me, it is 22, or it might be the 23 for me too. We're gonna find out once I give him his sugar. Jump on before I fail it, and let's find out. So breeding, we'll do T6, T6, and mastery 2.1. 21 and 21. Okay, 22 and 22. Yeah, so it's for me 22. We'll check what my training mastery is now, because I'm not buff. But if I'm going to be doing the breeding, I can pop at least an extra with the Book of Florin and the other scroll. So let's try. Yeah, no, it had to be, I think at like 2.5k is where you can go ahead and drop it down more. I need to upgrade everything too, which is where the tapping might come in today. I might try that. Oh no, you guys think I'm gonna get lucky today? Oh, definitely keep. Definitely motherfucking keep him. I think I already got the horse. No, I didn't. Even better. If you tap today, you'll tap as well. I'm putting it off. All right, let me capture this horse and we'll try to tap. You got 2 seeds today? I am trying to get one. Just one. Going for the Luma Trance again. How many pieces do you have? Or do you have you already made yours? I have not gotten any of my pieces yet. No pieces, nothing. I haven't gotten an Imperial Steed in maybe like a year. No pieces yet. Yeah, that's why I'm just trying to dump in everything I can. If I can get lucky enough, I can get the at least one Luma lamp piece. I don't even care what piece it is. I'm just trying for any of them. See if there's a T7 or T8 here, and then we'll grab the stuff to tap. Bum. Oh, I don't think there's anything here. Oh, okay, there is. Cool. E6, E6, T6, and there should be another T6 down there. Yep, another one. All right, let's grab our stuff and try it. You got one Phalite fragment for last night's. Ah, fucking lucky, DJ. Lucky. With my breeding, I got nothing. And I kind of only got males. I got 2 females, like 6 males, and that's why I'm forced out here to get more of them. Really, after all that, I mean, that should be just that. I don't know how many we'll take or need. Okay, so do we try our trainers? Check to see how much. Yeah, do we try our trainer clothes? Or do we try... Got 3 attempts on that. I got 2 attempts on that. So, or do we try our earring or necklace? Which one? Which one? They're around the same amount, so it's not like I'm losing out on or I'm saving crons here. It's all fucking torture. Yeah, it's up to you guys. What do you guys think I should do? The clothes or not these ones, but the Menace clothes, or should we go for the necklace? Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, concentrated gems. That's why you were putting it off. Oof. Try the clothes. All right. I had a pity attempt this. All right. After this, I have to take a phone call. Yeah, I failed. All right, guys. I'll be right back. My fiance's on break. All right. Give me one moment and I'll cry about this later when we come back. All right, so sorry about that. Okay, gambling. Gamba. We have 222. Let's go and pick up more crons and try our luck. Fucking 6% is a goddamn joke. I fully agree. And then we'll go back into our training for like another 30 minutes and I have to go and cook and clean and all that good shit. So I said it was going to be a short little stream today. Something a little casual, just picking up our female horses, getting our stables ready to be bred, trained up while I AFK. I should be able to buy the crons from the stable, right? What's up, Eden? How you doing? Oops, got stuck on the stupid little bridge. Yeah, I should be able to buy them. If not, I'll actually go inside the town. We're gonna try our necklace. Okay, so yeah, I'll go right in. I did. I'm pretty sure they're in the video that I had posted up on my YouTube channel if you want to go check that out. I don't think I have any on me. I can go ahead and check. I'll set up an auto path to the blacksmith since I'm not going to be able to get what I need. All right, let's go ahead and do that, and I will see if I have any of the special ones to go ahead and show you right off the bat. So here goes one of the lucky T6 males. He has the, or she, female, so she has the extra 4 breeding attempts. So T6 black, that is going to be the male and the female version. The T7, I want to say the T7s are the all white. They're going to be the ones that have the extra breeding, and for the males, the extra value. And then as for your T8, your T8s are going to be the special white ones too. These ones will have the extra breeding attempts and the extra value for the male. And we're here. Yeah, it's no problem. We'll take out the money we need for the crons, which I think is going to be 5 billion. You've been having fun with this fishing hotspots lately. Are there specific fish that you should be looking for in these hotspots? Okay, so technically, no, there's not, but yes, there is. Hidden secretly in your hotspots, you have a chance of finding a mystical fish. If you can catch all 5 of these fish, there's one in the hotspots, one in Velia Beach, one in Southern Margoria, one in Middle Margoria, and one in Northern Margoria. You can summon Vel extra for your region, and you can get your little rainbow title, or I guess a red title now. The God of Fishing title. Or God of Fish, or something like that. Hell yeah, thank you for the follow. You're fucking amazing. Snag a special female T8 SAM. Excited to see if you can get her to Corsair. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to see which ones I can get into a Corsair, and not one of my T8s have gotten more than like 4 skills. So I'm gonna continue catching and seeing what I can get. All right, how many can I get? Ooh, okay. So we'll go and... How much silver do I get a overnight AFK fishing? It depends on your RNG, depends on where you fish, and it depends on your mastery. The fish table, there's too many Too many things. What's up, Miz? How you doing? There's too many variables that go into it, but I can average anywhere from 750 mil to 1.2 bill if I don't get lucky, and then 2.2 bill to 3 bill if I do get lucky. Let's try our luck, ladies and gents. 10 or 11%. All right, here we go. Here we go. We'll find out if this goes or not, which I don't think it will. Yeah. I already figured as much. And just for shits and giggles, here, I'll go ahead and try another one. I'll go ahead and do another one for you guys. Three taps, no joy. Welcome to life skilling. Here we go. Tap, tap, taparoo. Yeah. And back we go. Like nothing ever happened. Oh, first we have to go to the stable, and then it's back out we go for another 35 minutes. Shit. If I got all three of those, if I got 3 taps in a row at 6, 11, and I guess the next tap would have been 5, then you really need to call Blue, get the RNG police out here and shit, like, get my ass reported. But I failed 3. Like, come on. If anything, you call the RNG police, they'll feel more bad for me than anything. Like, oh. Yeah, 10 bill, thanks for playing. You should probably close your account out. Okay, there you go. Check. We got to keep you. We're keeping you, and we're selling you. So, sell off you. And we'll register you guys to start your breeding. Get you guys out of the way now. Not enough stamina. Fuck out of here. I wish there was a recover all. My Pearl Abyss, I know you're watching. Go ahead, give us that feature next. Like, that shit's annoying. It saves so much time and effort having to go through every single one and recover them all. Save. Okay, so Duvin Croon's already done. We'll switch off after this and check out our Duvin Croon. You, and you. Male not having enough stamina for breeding is a myth. Yeah, no, that shit should be a fucking myth. These motherfuckers should take probably like 1/2 of that bar. Or half the bar for each attempt. Double check. We need one more. What I will do is I will probably head back out there. Yeah, we'll just do that instead. Get the one that we need here for him. And then before I get too far out, let's go to Duvin Croon, take care of our breeding attempts that are over there, and then head back to go ahead and get some more horses before we have to head off. I told you guys, I wasn't expecting to make like more than 500 mil. But if I can on the breeding and the Imperial delivery, that'll be great. It's just, I was not solely going out and delivering each horse that I got. I am breeding, then I am Imperialing, or I am training, then breeding, then Imperialing. So it's going to take me a little bit longer to accrue the money, but it will help me in terms of the Imperial Steed attempts. At least in my head. Okay, cool, cool. Yep, get rid of you. You're only level 1, and you're not really that good. You're only a T6, so deliver you. And I have to complete you. Cool. And we can deliver you, finally. Not bad. Level 27, 209.9. And that's after all the 4 breeding attempts. 7 taps, no joy. No crons. Love this game. Welcome to life skilling. You'll spend more time crying than actually winning. And I can actually deliver you, so let's get rid of you. More sacrifices to the glue and pet food gods. Now I can start sending everything out over here to be bred up. And then mount transport you out to another area so I can open up this area more. Boom. Now we're good. Now we can go out and actually get the females to stock up there while we have Calpheon stocking up their own little females. And Duvenkroon. Or, I guess it'll be Heidel, because I'll move everything from Heidel over to Duvenkroon and then start accruing all of the ones that I'm going to be training out there in, or breeding up out in Heidel, so I can have a little bit of both going on. My goal is to have 8, 12, probably 16 to 18 horses being bred every 4 hours. At least I'm going to attempt it. Sure, I have the one enabled. I do. Yeah, horse babies baking in every capital. Yeah, I'm trying to have little horse babies being baked in every capital. It's just, so far I have 3 that are really stocked to the brim, and unfortunately we can't use Glish for our breeding, which I had a plan of going ahead and getting my breeding started over there in Glish instead of Heidel, but after seeing that I couldn't, I had to rent out Heidel to go ahead and take care of that. I got rid of it. I got tired of the beard. I wanted to go ahead and look pretty today. Like, my wife likes the beard, but she doesn't like how it pricks her. So I like to go ahead and give her a little break from the prickliness every so often. Shave. I know where he just came from. And if I get up there, there's no horses. I know why. Yeah, literally right before I came online. I would have been on an hour earlier, but I was kind of busy. New stable in Velia for male, Heidel for female. Register the males in Velia and use the breeding in Heidel for the females. Yeah, for me, I am doing it all, like, in all of them. I'm doing the 8 that I can breed over there in Duvenkroon. I'm getting the 4 that I can breed over there in Heidel. The 6 that I can breed over there in Calpheon. And then everything else I'm going to shove into all of the other storage, with Glish being my main one. I don't see any other horses here. You know what that means? Channel change. Once again. All that money I made, all gone. You just want to be able to harness a horse without having to fucking check the wagon. Check in the wagon. Oh, yeah, I'm tired of that shit. That's too many clicks. Too many clicks when you're trying to hurry up, speed up the process. Like, I can see the bitch. Like, I should be able to just, hey, you, unharness that one. I don't want that one on my wagon. You, okay, you be harnessed. Not, let's unharness everything, put it into the stable. Okay, let's pick up. No, fuck that. Let me just ride up, unharness, right away. Not put it back in, unharness, then harness. Like, fuck. Is BDO the best game for life skilling? That's all a matter of opinion. There are several games out there that have other things with life skilling, which makes them, you know, better in their own rights, but at the same time, not as good as BDO in their own rights. So it's just a matter of your opinion. Do I enjoy it for life skilling? Oh, yes. I am here. I've been here for 10 years, just straight life skilling. You know, but for you, it might not be something that you might enjoy. E66, you just pair up in Heidel and Velia and make couples. Does your way provide an advantage? What's my favorite? It depends. It depends on how I'm feeling, but usually hunting, gathering, and so far now training. It used to be fishing, but I lost that motivation, if you will. I did get a green wave swept box earlier. That counts for something. I got it for getting apparently 6th place in the lionfish for NA. I don't know, I got a screenshot. I'll probably post it up on my community tab. Are we keeping, selling? What are we doing? Sell. Friendship ended with fishing. Training is now my new best friend. Yeah, the training community hasn't like turned hostile yet, so you know I'll go ahead and say I'm friendly. I'll be friends with training right now. Barely snuck in top 300 for blue and rare, 292 and 281. Yeah, I was able to make 1.5 bill on my box with the 20 Marvelous Battlex and the 5 title. So in my storage, because I have too many on me now, I'm having to go and just store up all of my meals now. So I had to put 7 into my storage to give me a little bit more room in my family. And then I have on me currently 14 of the winds and 18 of the Ballax. Oh, I still have 20 of the deep blue with my title. So I'm pretty much set for another, what, 6 days on the fishing if I wanted to use my essence, and another 2 weeks on my meals. I forgot to jump on it. Don't say anything. Don't fucking say anything. I know one of you fuckers are gonna fucking say something. Don't you dare. Like, I swear I'll remember one day to jump on that fucking horse. One day. Like, at least twice or 3 times a day I'll do that. Dana, what's up, Toast? Out loud? Never! Never will I point it out. What are we looking at? Male or female? Male or female, and are we keeping? Oh, I gotta throw on my clothes. Like I told you guys, you can do that naked if you, even if you wanted, and there you go. That's a clear example of just how you can start training naked. I forgot to put my clothes on, and not one of you guys fucking pointed that shit out. Not one of you. Yeah. Ooh. Yep, no space, no space. Oh, can't register anymore. We have to actually go there and figure out what we do. Hey, I just got here. All right, you're excluded, Toast. But for every other like lurker here that noticed me running around with no trainer clothes on and didn't say anything, shame on you. Shame on you, okay? I know you guys bust out laughing when my fucking horse ran off and I didn't jump on it because I was too busy in my storage maid. But like, really, you guys watched my poor naked shy running around taming fucking horse in like a bad video that I don't want to load up? Like, really? Really? You guys are fucking horrible. Yeah, exactly. You definitely didn't just watch me tap them, didn't put them back on, and then run back out like nothing ever happened, including the necklace. Nah, nah. It's all right. That's exactly why I tell you guys. You can do this naked. You can do this with the best gear, shit gear, blind if you want. It's like fishing. How fishing can be done at any time. Yeah, I tapped and failed. I blew up 10 bill. Just a little 10 bill. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah. I'm not the only one. But I'm glad you noticed. I noticed only when I was like, wait a minute. Why am I not wearing my trainer clothes? Why am I looking all basic? You know, like real basic. Ugh. Gotta remote collect you, and let's see. Keep. Oh no, I have to keep you on. That's my Corsair that I'm gonna train up or continue training up to go ahead and tap up eventually. But it automatically got it passed because of the Corsair status after, or because I caught it at Corsair. Nope, gotta get rid of them. Register you at breeding. We're gonna get rid of you, so sell you. Find out, are we keeping you? Oh, no, we can't. Imperial delivery you. Are we keeping you? No, we're not keeping you. Repair. Take out. I need one female. I just need one for here, and Calpheon is done. And speaking of which, I have to take off the stuff that my alt's got. Like you. And let me double check to make sure. You. Nope, nothing. Okay, cool. Answered that message. Because apparently I'm getting distracted and not replying back to the wife. Usually. I have to get better with that. Money's lab. Hold on, wait. Where are we going? We can check over here first. I'm faster. Moment of truth. Have they respawned? They probably did, and there's probably going to be a player chilling out over here. Well then, don't mind if I do. Shit. They spawn every 15 to 20? No, I think it's 45. We got another T7 over there too. Lucky, lucky. Now, the real question is, what level and what gender? Come on, hurry up, get up. If I lose the other one, I'm gonna be real annoyed. Maybe. It'll be a maybe on that. Prior luck for a female. Just need one level 15 female. That's all I need. Again? There. Eat my sugar. Please be the one I need. Make my job easier. Please be the one I need. And you're the one I need. Fuck yeah, doggy, that's some good cake. Gotta take you and the other one here. We'll respawn them for the other players. I'll do my due diligence. Yeah, that's why I said 45. I was under the impression of a minute or an hour, but I keep hearing 40 to 45, so I'm just gonna go with 45. I can't wait for the permanent sugar and rope and the 6 trade wagons. No, I'm waiting for the 6 trade. Mainly for that 6 trade wagon. Well, you guys have no idea, like, I have way too many of the factories going to rely on just the one little trade wagon. Like, fuck that. I need more. Yeah, I need more. I can't keep relying on that. I have all these goods I have to send out here, and I still have other goods that I have yet to transport out to make a whole new stack. Like, these are just the ones that I have right now. Exactly. You know, you have like 700K crates minimum that still needs transporting. Like, I need more than one. Well, I guess you guys get to keep that last horse over there. I won't be able to grab it. We have to sort out our stable and then figure out another area. Or maybe, yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to transport him to probably Bear. Maybe I could do Trent. I'm just running out of areas to send off my horses or capture them in a place that is close enough to a stable. Now we can sell you off because we don't need you. We can sell... Where are you? Oh no, we gotta keep you. Oh yeah, thank you for the follow. You're fucking amazing. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. We can just recover you and do the breeding market for you. And then we'll have to run off with this bitch here. Yeah, we'll just have to run off with this one because I can't register. Oh, I can. And I have to sell it off anyway. It doesn't really matter. Cool. Boom. Problem solved. Oh, it's going great, Willa. Go great. We are doing our little training, trying to get all of our stables stocked up with our females because last night's little training session and breeding, we got rid of a lot of our females. We didn't get fortunate enough to spawn new ones. We only got 4 of them over the course of the day. Like, out of the breeding. Or no, technically we got like probably 6 of them out of the breeding, but we've been out going and getting all of the females that we can, so we'll have an easier time at just breeding. I have to get Heidel started to have theirs being bred and some of those T8s and T7s moved around, but it's mainly just getting everything stocked up before the nerfs come in. Exactly, just trying to get as many horses and as much experience as you possibly can before the nerfs come in. Like, I'll still be doing it after the nerf. It's not going to change shit. It's just I kind of want to have an easier time getting those T7s, T8s, you know, just breeding fellow T7, T8s without having to go out, breed the capture and breed the T6s and have to go down that or get lucky enough to find a T7 out there in the wild. I'll have these ones ready. I'll have like level 1s I can go ahead and take care of throughout the night, get all that set up, and then casually and AFKly I will get them to level 30. Let me check to see what is going to be the next stable that we're going to have to fill up and start doing that while we have a chance. So it's going to be over here in Etheria. All right, we'll do final and the bear. Yeah, the bear stable over here. It'll be a little bit out of the way, but you know, maybe I can go ahead and get some more of these horses sorted out. For right now, while I'm active, yeah, I'm just breeding up any of the T7, T8s, and T6s that I can that are level 15 and above. When I am ready to go ahead, sit down, do my AFK training, I'm going to train them all up to level 30 to maximize my chances of getting the Lumaloft Lamp Pieces. But just remember right now, it's just active. I want to hurry up, get them done, over with while I'm out here capturing horses so I can stay active and continue to build up my stables for later on, because once that nerf comes out, the spawn rate is dropped and I don't want to have to rely solely on just trying to breed up for the T7 and T8 because the spawns are just that bad. I'm better off breeding for it. Like, if it's anything like how the Duvenkroon T7 was when it was added, like, I know I'm going to have to rely on breeding up my T6s to get my T7 and T8, so I want to take care of that now. Call me a little paranoid and what you will, but I tried to give the warning that the fishing resources were being messed around with, and, you know, things were being added and taken away, or added to the fish tables and shit, and no one wanted to believe me until an update came out about how they were changing around fishing resources and things. So I'm still taking the preparations. All right, I'm still gonna take precautions. I'm not gonna sit there and just automatically assume that it's gonna be one way when it's not, or not when it's going to be another way. Like, sorry, I'm just gonna see how it is. I'm gonna prepare for it. If it's not like too bad or anything, cool, great, I got a head start. If it is pretty bad, cool, great, I got a head start. So it's like a win-win. He found like 6 T8 today, plenty T7. Most of the T6 went Imperial when they were 15 plus. No reason to not catch horses now. Exactly, there's no reason not to catch your horses. And there's no reason to discriminate against the T6s either. Like with my T6 right here, she's a Corsair I caught randomly out in the wild. I'm gonna level her up to 15 to throw her into the breeding pool to help, you know, my chances of trying to at least AFK train another Corsair. You know, increase the value that I can make just for the T6 alone. It won't be as valuable as a T7 or a T8, but it's going to be more valuable than just, say, the lone stock T6. Once I get done Calafion, I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be moving on to Medea, then Kamasil, then the rest of my Dragon, Odalita, all of them. At least attempt to. Yep, definitely selling. You do not get the pass. You're just straight ass. How many more minutes do we have? We have a couple more minutes. We'll train one. We'll capture, like, probably try to capture 2 more, and then we'll go ahead and start getting this off. I think we did a good amount of our little capturing for almost 3 hours. Shorter day. Unfortunately, my wife didn't open, but she is closing, so she went in a little bit later. Just the timing and all. Make it count. Make it count. Can I? Fuck no. 1, 2, 3. There's 1 horse missing, and if there's one, okay, it's all T6s. Fuck it. We won't make it count. Hiding behind a fucking tree, I see. My horse, a tree hugger. I don't think he liked that one. Oh, don't bite the rope. Come on, enjoy being captured. Life will be a lot easier for you. You'll get fed, you'll get trained, you'll get bred, then you'll end up dead. It'll be great. It'll be a fun time, not a long time. Like, where the fuck is my... Oh, goddamn... Don't. Just don't. I don't want to talk about it. I really just don't want to talk about it, all right? It's so embarrassing. And I tell myself I'll stop doing it every time. Just in my head, I see the hearts, and I automatically think, okay, there's hearts around the horse. It automatically has to like me. It's gonna follow me, and that's not really the case. Fuck yeah, like, no, I just don't want to talk about it. I do this at least 3 or 4 times a day, you would think. Oh, damn it. Bear can't handle that many. Or no, Calpheon. This is counted for Calpheon, so I have to go all the way down to Bear, put them in, and then take the 4. But because I'm already training the 1, I can only take 3 with the 2 on and the 1 in. Damn it. Or the 1 chasing. Does a hedgehog bonus drops count towards sniper hunting? Yes. Yeah, the hedgehog does count for your sniper hunting and your normal matchlock hunting, because with your both hunting, when you're doing the butchering, it gives you the gathering experience too, fun fact. So you can power level your sniper hunting, or your hunting using your sniper hunting, and your gathering using the sniper hunting. Just like the same way you could do it with your matchlock hunting. It's one of those things that go hand in hand, like trading and fishing. Or lamb and tuna fish. Where? Okay, we're not that far. Like, where the fuck are we? Once we get here, I'll go ahead. I have to end it off. I'm already running out of time, or running over time, I should say. Check in. And yep, selling. Maybe not yet, but you're definitely being sold. Unharness you and get rid of you. We'll keep you because we have plans for you. We have plans for you, so we will transport you out. Well, we'll transport you to, can I fit more in Heidel? Yeah, I can fit more in Heidel. And he's already ready to be bred. Ready to be bred. Oh, God. Saying that one out loud. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start ending this off here now that we're talking bad about these horses. All right now you're only gather the ash sap and the rhino meat for your Imperial deliveries. Yeah, that's one way to do it. I just stopped doing any of my Imperials, but I'm going to go ahead and get this ended off here. It was a great time doing our horse capturing before the nerf comes in. Remember, everyone that is out there trying to make a quick buck or trying to increase how their training level and all that, just go out there. Go. Doesn't matter your gear, doesn't matter how long you take, just go out there, capture some horses, make some money, level up your training. It's pretty easy, it's fun, it's simple to do. We got to 31 and a half, so it wasn't the 50 that I wanted to end with, but considering we didn't have a lot of time and I didn't get to go real sweaty into it, it was just a little casual, I need female horses because I kind of used up all the ones I had. You know, it's not too bad. We wasted 10 bill. We made at least 500 more. So it wasn't too bad on what we did today. I'm going to go and put everything in. I will make sure to keep everything the way it is, like, or keep everything for what I make when I'm offline, to show you guys what I was able to make over the next 2 days, because I'm not going to be streaming the next 2 days, unfortunately. Yeah, I just do the Guckbat for my daily. Fuck alchemy, and that's when I'm even wanting to do my stupid little cooking, because cooking is just so unappealing to me anymore. I'm all about the horse capturing. I was gonna say something else, but that would have came out kind of bad with context, but without context. But anyway, I'm like trailing off. If you guys are watching me over there on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, turn on all those notifications so you know when I go live, update my community tab, and or post up any new videos. If you guys are watching me over there on Twitch, be sure to follow me so you also know when I go live. Huge shout out to all of my channel members over there on YouTube. You guys are fucking amazing. Huge shout out to all of my Twitch members. You guys are also amazing. Huge shout out to all of my guild members that were in here. You guys are great. I could not like sit there and tolerate being in the game without being able to talk to you guys like in game. It gets a little boring looking at trees and horses all day, you know. Oh, hey, look at that. Des just tapped. But for everyone else, it was great having you all come back, you know, talk to me. I usually don't get to socialize throughout the day, so it is nice being able to come on and socialize with you guys while doing all the shit that will waste the time so that you guys don't have to. I will figure out a new guide to go ahead and make. Probably might be geared towards the new treasure that we can go out there and find out in the ocean. I might be a treasure hunter. I don't know. We'll see how this update is looking once we actually do get it, but I might just sit there and get a guide or something prepared. So keep an eye out on my YouTube channel for the community tab. I mean, I just don't really like to get too much into the details and everything exhilarating because like it's extremely min-max. Like it's just one of those life skills that you have to really min-max to get the most from, like with your mastery, the stable slots, trying to switch the skills and things to get the most back for the Corsairs and the breeding and all. I can do a basic one, you know, it's going by the details and everything, but I just try to, yeah, no, you usually have to put money into breeding to actually really do breeding. If not, it's just breed these two horses. What level are they? What tier are they? Cool. You know, you look at the probability. That's what your probability is. You put in your mastery. Say you have 1500 mastery. You can change your levels to see at what probability or at what level the probability of breeding up to a new tier. So you can see if you say train your horses up to say 22 at 1500 mastery, you no longer will have a chance to breed up or breed down to a T6. You'll always breed up. You see? So it can be basic, but at the same time, it can get extremely complicated with having to sit there and go through all of the stupid little... Bro, no, it's real simple. It's really simple. Just level up your horses to level 30 and breed them. You don't have to make it too complicated. 22 to level 30, breed them. That's it. That's all. That's the basic summary in a nutshell. That's how you do your breeding. Male, female, both level 30. You get your highest chance, your highest money on the Imperial. You don't have to worry about anything. Problem solved. Okay? That's all you have to do. Just to make it less complicated. You can do it like at any point. Like even with me, I am over here. I'm just breeding level 15s, level 20s, level 19s together. Like just to get them bred for my Lumaloft Lamp little piece attempt. But when I do my AFK training, I'm going to be leveling them up to level 30 and going ahead and doing the breeding and the Imperial trading afterwards. But always level 30, male, female, that'll get you the most chances on everything, okay? You're able to catch while level 30. Yeah, because you can catch level 20s out there in the wild, it makes it extremely easy to go ahead and jumpstart your whole like breeding process, which is why I'm just selling off all the lower levels and saving all of the higher levels so that, you know, I can just set up and boom, 10 levels later, they're already at max level. I can breed them, trade them in, move on. Plain and simple. If I get a T6, sell it off. If I get a T7, train it up, breed it up, trade it out. Simple. But I'm gonna have to go now. It has been fun. I hope that gives you a little bit of understanding on, you know, just the basic fundamentals of breeding. I'll actually look into making a guide for breeding, see what I can do to make it less complicated with the whole min-maxing and all that. So just keep an eye out for it. I'll let you guys know how that's working out, and hopefully in the next 2 days I should have something for you guys. If not, then I'll explain on my live stream when I come back. So 2 days, remember, I'll be back in 2 days. Just wait for it. Subscribe, follow me on Twitch, all that, so you guys don't miss out on it. And with all of that out of the way, everyone, keep horse napping out there and enjoy your weekend in Black Desert.